Okay, Mr. Baker, we're going to take a look at your swing from today. All right, and let's go ahead and move this one over. This is your drill on the right-hand side. Your regular swings on the left-hand side. And what we're going to pay close attention to is we're going to go ahead and look at your new swing in motion here. First thing I want you to know is look how solid your left wrist looks. See how it's looking down at the ground. You're keeping it in the flatter position. But the one thing I want you to pay close attention to, I know how much shorter this swing feels to you, but you have better extension in your left arm and your left wrist is more solid. That's going to pull your shoulders around for a better turn. I don't think I've ever seen you turn this well behind the golf ball. The only issue that you have when you start to come down is that you still want to flip it through with your right hand. But I've got to compliment you here. Look at your left wrist position, how flat it is. And that was allowing you to strike the ball pretty solidly today. And then the other factor is look at the extension through post impact here. That was great. I think the key area for you that you want to concentrate on is still going to be that left wrist position. Watch when you take it up to the top here doing your exercise. Look at this first move here. When the left wrist, see how it's looking down? Look at the logo of the glove. See how it's looking down more at the golf ball here? Well, you see how close in, obviously, because your right arm and the way that you're holding it, it's going to be about impossible to get your right arm in this position. But you can see how your hands are much closer into your waistline, whereas we still see when we go to your regular swing how you're still wanting to throw it away just a little bit more. But the key here is the reason why I think you throw it away is look at the left wrist position. Look how the logo is looking up at the sky here to the camera. It never really fully looks down at the golf ball like your left wrist is doing the drill on the right hand side. So I think the big factor for you is making sure that you really feel that left wrist is always looking downward to the ground when you're making your golf swing. Look at your impact position here. Look how level your shoulders look. And really you're doing a good job here. We just got to find a way to get that left wrist staying more solid, going back and through, and making sure that it's looking back down at the golf ball. So I can tell in this swing that you're kind of scooping through it as you come into the impact area with your right hand. But good job with your left wrist here. But I think if we start to have your left wrist looking down more as you drop the club down to that point, then your right hand will be at a better position as you come into it, and you won't flip the club so early on your downswing. But all in all, great job, and keep up the work on your drills and keep making those half swings with your short irons. Good job.